Hello students and welcome to your class. This is lecture for class 7 as you can see. Here we are discussing our lesson or chapter. Just a second. So first of all, syllabus for your half yearly. What will be syllabus in which you will give the exam? For that you have to wait for a second. As in last topic, I have started chapter number 3 as the revision class. So here is some information for you. Uh, just wait a while my documents are being opened. I think now it is more visible. Yes. Got it. Okay. So everything is fine now. Yeah. Let's start. So according to your syllabus, that is correct from your book, is that first of all your chapter number second, which is your computer memory, chapter number 4, starting with your basic and internet and search option. All these chapters are removed from your syllabus. Let me mark them. Chapter number 2. Chapter number 2 is the number system is removed, and sorry, no, not this, not this. Sorry, I marked wrong. Not this. Uh, it's yes. First of all is chapter number 5, Introduction to HTML. Chapter number 5, Introduction to HTML is removed from the syllabus. Okay, this is not in your syllabus. After that, lesson number 8, Introduction to MS Access. Lesson number 8, Introduction to MS Access is not in your syllabus even. Then, lesson 9, Services of Internet. Lesson 9, Services of Internet is not a part of your syllabus anymore. And after that, lesson 10, Computer Networks. So, what chapter we have to discuss only? So, 8, 9 and 10 are completely correct from the syllabus. So, from here you can see chapter number 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. So I have 6 chapter. So out of this 6, I wanted to give you 4 chapter in your half yearly examination so that you will get your better understanding. For this reason, what chapter will come? So in this examination of your half yearly, chapter number 1, you can note down this is the syllabus for your class. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4. These 4 chapters will be a part of half yearly examination, and this will ask in your half yearly examination. According to which I have started the chapter 3 for the recollection. And I have told you about the many things like generating a series. From today we have to study about generating the series as I have discussed about all the things previously. Now, how to generate a series, understanding database list, and all these things. Okay, let's start with the same. Page number, page number 40. Oh, sorry, 29. Let's say. So here is the calculation of product as I told you in previous lecture, addition conditional sum. I have explained all these things into the previous chapters. And this chapter is completed. Actually, I was talking about the chapter number 4. Let me check it again. Yeah, I was discussing about the chapter number 4. Okay, chapter number 3 is completed. I will recall this chapter. I will recall every single thing in from by the next topics. But today we have to complete our syllabus. So for today we are starting our chapter number 4, charts in MS Excel. So what are the charts and why we use? So for this, let us discuss about charts. Charts are the way to represent the whole huge data in a very smaller manner. So charts are the pictorial representation of the data. MS Excel offers a wide section of the charts to help you to use your data in pictorial way. मतलब क्या होता है बेटा कि आपके पास डाटा क्या हो, डाटा काफ़ी ज़्यादा हो, उस डाटा से आपको क्या करना हो, इस डाटा के थ्रू आपको चीज़ों को रिप्रेजेंट करना हो, तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं, आप ग्राफ का यूज या चार्ट का यूज कर सकते हैं, जो कि क्या करेंगे, ये चार्ट आपके डाटा को इजीली रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं। चार्ट सब यू मेक इंस्टेंट डिसीजन बेस्ड ऑन द कंपैरिजन ऑफ नंबर्स। तो क्या होता है कि आप इससे क्या कर सकते हैं, डिसीजन भी मेक कर सकते हैं, या आपको एनालिसिस करने में और चीज़ों को इवेलुएट करने में क्या करते हैं, हेल्प करते हैं। As compared to the simple presentation, charts are the more attractive and appealing. तो क्या है, ज़्यादा अट्रैक्टिव भी होते हैं और ज़्यादा देखने में अच्छे भी लगते हैं। Using the insert tab, you can choose from a variety of charts including column, pie, bar, line, area, and scatter. So you have many of the charts like column, line, pie, bar, area, and scatter. ठीक है, तो आप इससे कोई भी चार्ट को रिलेट कर सकते हैं। पहली बात हम करते हैं डाटा सीरीज के बारे में। इट इज़ द फाउंडेशन ऑफ एनी चार्ट। ठीक है, आप इसमें किस तरह डाटा डालने वाले हो, क्या डाटा है, इसका क्या फॉर्मेशन है। इन वर्कशीट डाटा यू यूज टू क्रिएट। ठीक है, इसमें आपको जो भी डाटा क्रिएट करना है, इसलिए क्या करेंगे, एक वर्कशीट बनाएंगे, उसमें डाटा को कहाँ इंसर्ट करना है, वही क्या डाटा सीरीज है। Data series is the content of the group of related cells, such as one row or column of data of the worksheet. Okay. Data object. What is the data objects? The data objects charts are made up of variety of elements called object. Okay. Customize charts. You can customize any chart on your Excel. You can make changes in the formatting of the chart text, change chart type, and do much more. आप इससे दोस्तों changes भी कर सकते हैं. Advantage of chart, easy to understand ये, ठीक है. Now first is column chart. What is column chart? What is column chart? In this column chart, what we have several columns. As you can see, these are the column, and from this you can compare. So this chart displays the data which change over the period of time, and compares the various items. In column chart, categories are typically organized along with the horizontal axis and values along with the vertical axis. तो horizontal and vertical से accordingly क्या होती है, इसको हम डिज़ाइन करते हैं। इसमें क्या होता है, जो भी मेरी वैल्यू होगी वो किस में आएगी, वो इसमें आएगी, हमारे इस एरिया में आएगी, कॉलम में आएगी, और जो वैल्यूज अलग अलग कहाँ आएंगी, नीचे आएंगी। जैसे मैथ की बात एक साथ हो गई, साइंस की बात एक साथ हो गई, इस तरह कर सकते हैं, कंपेयर कर सकते हैं। Now the bar chart. If we rotate our column chart by 90 degree, then we get bar chart. Very simple. It's just similar like that. Now the line chart. Line chart is generally you see in the cricket. If you watch the cricket, then you have seen this type of chart in there, which compare the runs of two companies or two different teams, and by which you can get the better understanding which team is going to lose or which is going to win. So line charts can display continuous data over the time because it's a continuous data. Why? Because the run is getting low and high anytime. Set against a column scale and are therefore ideal for showing trends in the data at the equal intervals. Where the equal to intervals, it shows us some important things. All the data. So it is the two axis, horizontal and vertical, and the data along with the vertical axis and horizontal axis contains the things in according to which the data is changed. Now the area chart. It's just like a line chart but containing the area. As you can see, it's containing the area. So it displays magnitude of the change over time. So it shows the magnitude of change over time. It shows the relationship of part or to a whole by displaying the sum of plotted values. So how much the value is covering the area is the defined definition of that it has how much value. Now the pie chart. In the cricket, have you seen like this? There is a player who is played like this. Suppose he get 2 runs from cover, 3 runs from mid on. So why this? You can say that this player makes this so motion from there. Okay, this is called a pie chart. This chart has a shape of round pie cut into the pieces of size. It displays contribution, shows contribution of each value to a total value. One data set is shown in the form of comparative size of things. The data point in the pie chart are displayed as a percentage of the whole pie. So here you can see the pie chart. Neuron chart. It consists of more than one data series. In this chart, each ring represents one data series. It shows the relationship of parts to a whole. In that it's complete, then how much influence of other things are. While this chart you can understand. Now, scatter chart. This scatter chart is the line chart are almost similar, but scatter charts is a displayed with the scribble in line. So in this cricket, what you see this chart actually because the wickets are also shown in this graph, whereas the line chart uses connected lines to display data. Now radar chart. If you play PUBG, then you have seen this kind of chart in which it shows some kind of areas like math, English, science. So how much you score in science is depends that how much your uh, value will change. Suppose your science and your fabulous in math, then less fabulous in geography and English. So like this, okay. A radar chart plots data in connected in irregular circle. Each data series has its own value arising from the center point. Then connect to the value of the same series. Suppose we have two values of 10, 20. So it will connect 20, 20, 20, 20, and it will form a circle. But if we have 10, 20, then 40, here, then 70, so it will not form a circle. It's very rare that it forms circle. Okay, now 3D surface chart. It shows the three-dimensional view of data. Topographic map is an example of this chart. Okay, stock chart. It is ideal for tracking the stock of market activities. This is not so much suitable for this. Now the component of charts. These are the components of chart. You can read here: x-axis, horizontal, y-axis, vertical. It shows value axis. The value of each data series is plotted on this axis. Data says this group of the data from which the chart is derived. Chart area where the components are enclosed. Plot area where the chart is plotted, actually plotted. Okay. Suppose that this is the area where it's graph plotted. Okay. Now, chart title, whatever you wanted to make the title of chart. Axis title that the axis represent what it's supposed to representing over or runs, whatever. Grid lines by which you can see where the exactly the point is. Lesson is that which bar is representing what. Well, in this, what this line represent is your lesson. Data label is a text that provides additional information on data points. Okay. How to create a chart? So let me start with the creating a chart and I will explain you each and everything. Here I have Excel sheet. Let me open it. Now, suppose I have some runs. No, batsman name. Batsman name and then runs. Okay. And I now wanted to represent it by using some Virat, say 48, Rohit, say 1909, Dhawan, say 98, Ashwin, say 50, 54. So I have this and I wanted to represent this in a graph, in a table, in a chart. This is in a table and I wanted to represent this in a chart. So what I will do, I will just select this like this and then I will go to the insert. And by clicking insert, I will get several charts, and I can click on the recommended chart by which I will get the charts for this. So here is the chart that I can recommend it. First is Virat, how much he runs, how much they run, you can compare by here. Okay. And one more thing, suppose it runs and wickets. If I talk about wickets also, obviously Virat 0, Rohit 0, seventh one say 2, and Ashwin say 5. So if I wanted to add this value also in this chart, I will select this, then the insert, then charts, and then this. Okay. So in this chart you can see performance. I can say performance here. Chart will be performance. Okay, so you can see now this chart showing two things. First is wicket and second is runs. So by the legend you can know what is the representation of this chart. Let me minimize. So by the legend, where is the legend? These two are called legend. That blue is represented by red and wicket is represented by other color. You can change the color also if you want. You can change every single thing that you want. Okay. So this is all up to you how you want it to be built. You can change the color also. It's all up to you that in which color you want to see, in which color you want it to see. It's your own choice. You can select like this. So every single thing is depends on your graphics and every these things. So this is the way. You can also represent the student marks also. How you will compare the marks. So I can make here student name, Hindi, English, say computer, math, and SST. Okay, I'm taking this name. You can take anything. Say student one is Arav, Hindi 55, 42, 32, 42, 21, and then Mani, say 41, 42, 50, out of 50, 22, then say Abhishek 32, 33, 41, 43, and 54. Say one more name, which is what can I take the name? So say okay, say 43, 34, 50, 41, and 47, and at last say cease over a little bit. Okay, now what if I have to generate the chart for these students? I will select things like this. Then I will go to the insert. After the insert, I will click on the chart, whatever chart I want. After that, I just simply generate any chart. Here is the bar chart in front of you, where you can say Arav get how much marks in Hindi, Himani, Abhishek, Asis, and Devra. Here is the comparison. You can also change the type of color, type of chart from here. You can also change the age and everything, style, and all that things. This is all up to you that in which manner you wanted to see these things. Okay. One more thing that you can do, you can change color form also. You can change quick layout, which layout which suit to you. If you want to show this data as well as the chart also, you can make this thing also. Okay, so it's all up to you in which manner you wanted to see. Also, you can insert different type of chart. Not only this, you can insert like this. So this is showing that Abhishek gets how much marks, Imani gets how much marks, and all that things. So this is the way to generate the charts. Okay, this is the way to generate the charts. Where is my book? Here is my book. So I have told you creating the charts completely. Moving and deciding chart, I have also told you. very simple. It is very simple. It is very simple that we have made here. So you can move the charts from here. This is the way to move. And after this, you will get these things. This is the resize of the charts. So you can resize as much as you want. If you wanted to make it more brilliant, you can make it more. If you wanted to make it down, you can make it down as per your requirement. Okay. Now the second point, which is in your book, and changing the type of charts, as I told you earlier in this video, so you don't have to worry. Style, also I told you about the style. Layout, I have told you about the layout. So adding title charts. So by adding the title, I have told you in the first example of mine where the Virat Kohli was there. So this is my first example. Now inserting smart art in the charts. So from there, I will start next chapter, next topic. Till time, you have to read about this point. Uh, from here, you have to read, and your homework is to make. I am writing down your homework. Okay, so this is your homework. I think this homework is visible to everyone. So what you have to do, you just have to make a chart in which if there will be five students and these five students will have five subjects, and after that they will make a chart. So you have to make a chart for this. This is your homework. You can take a screenshot if you want, and I will see this homework in next class in next Saturday. Till then, stay happy and stay home, stay safe. Bye everyone.